Hello, sir.
How are you, my brother?
I'm okay. Wow. You are Ellie.
Eby here.
Thank you, sir. How are you?
I am doing very well.
Very good. How's
Yeah.
Maryland?
Well, Maryland is good.
Yeah.
So far, everything's good here. It's getting cold,
Mm.
and things are good for us Africans. We never get used to cold.
Well, I used to like the cold. I mean, growing up in West Africa, it's
Uh-huh.
always hot. So when I came here,
Mm-hmm.
my favorite weather, my favorite season,
Mm-hmm.
spring.
Yeah. Oh.
Yes, I loved it. I loved it. It's a
Yeah.
little bit cold, but not too cold, and
Yes.
definitely not hot.
Yeah. Till the worst happened.
You know, for me right now, the summer is my worst season.
Yes.
you know,
And you guys saw the worst this year, right? Didn't you?
yeah, our summer was
Yeah.
hot. Yeah, very very
That
very
was in
hot.
England.
Yes, yes. Wow, Eby,
Yes.
thank you for being here. Thank you very much for being here. Now
Thank
we
you.
have a lot of things to talk about.
Yes.
A lot of
Yes.
interesting things to talk about. So, see,
Yes.
I like to start. See, I've seen about your bio. You have so many things. Uh, I don't want to read it. Okay,
Yes.
I want you to introduce yourself to my audience and tell them a little bit about you, your work, and what you do. Yeah.
Well, thank you, my dear brother Ekene, for having me today. Thanks to today, social media and all the inventions we have, and
Yeah.
I'm really happy to be here and talk to you about myself and what we can just share about Africa.
Yeah.
So, I was born and raised in Cote d'Ivoire, and I came to this country, to the United States, about 20 years ago. Cote d'Ivoire, that's where I studied, taught English in local schools, and later, um, you know, French and African studies at the main American school, the International Christian Academy of West Africa, based in Cote d'Ivoire, where I taught for years. And from there, I got another teaching uh, opportunity here in the US where I came.
Okay.
Uh, and here in the US, I taught, still French and African, Francophone studies and African studies also. Founding also, consulting, a lot of consulting firm, Aaron Peace Rain, which is just about the geopolitics and other things.
Yeah.
Also, I served on the board of directors of the Campagna Center, which is one of the most important education organizations in the US, in Virginia, where I was based first before I moved to Maryland. And also serve as a senior policy advisor at the Washington Media Group, which is one of the top-notch, media groups in Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
I founded a global caravan, which I'm going to talk about, which used to be just for, to support education, with distribution of books. And also I'm author, and currently I'm working on a very important project in Africa with many university professors I have recruited. I will talk about that probably in the coming months. And also, one of my favorite is youth empowerment.
Yeah.
Mentoring and you know, uh, getting people, young people to be up to the challenge. In the new world we live in.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when it comes to my academic background, I'm gonna tell you something very interesting.
Yeah.
I don't really have uh, an academic background with a lengthy list of degrees, but
Okay.
I have a different kind of education
Yeah.
at a different level, very extensive, which I can boast to be very powerful. And I tell you what, It is, my dear brother. You see, education, in my own view and experience, may see some people who may have a PhD, but may still be very uneducated. The real education is in our connection, communion, love, and communication with nature, society, community, and the world around us. It is where the real education takes place. He who pays attention to nature, society, community, and the world around, and is curious and gets involved, will be blessed with the real education.
I agree. I agree. Yeah.
Yes. And acquire knowledge and wisdom. And I'm going to hit on that with another important point. The biggest enemy of knowledge, in my view, is ignorance. And ignorance is another name for illiteracy, as I sometimes say when I talk about.
We'll talk about that sometime. Yeah.
Knowledge does not only reside in academics.
No.
In academics, in books.
No.
The tap root of knowledge taps knowledge from the depths of wisdom to feed and expand knowledge. And wisdom itself is the foundation of knowledge. And this is my view pretty much.
Okay.
About education, how I learn every day.
It's interesting. It's interesting.
So when, for example, you read everything I have, shared, posted recently on LinkedIn, you will just know a little bit about who I am and find a little bit about my education. So that is what I can, say about myself, background, overall background.
Thank you, Eby. Thank you, Eby. See, what you said about education is correct. Getting all the degrees and the PhDs doesn't necessarily make you educated. Okay, yes. I agree.
Yes.
But displaying your capacity to use what you have learned to better society is a thing. Okay.
Yes.
That's what I agree. Yeah. Okay. Okay.